Welcome back to Good Day State Line. Joining me now are Danielle and Marianne to tell us about NAMI Northern Illinois and their special event that's coming up. Hi, ladies.
Hi.
Hello.
Thank you so much both for being here today. So first, we want to know a little bit about you. Danielle, tell us how you're involved in this organization.
I'm the executive director as of 3 years ago.
Wow, so you've been around for a while.
A little bit.
And Marianne?
I'm on the board of directors. I'm the vice president, and I've been on the board for 5 years.
Wonderful. So you're obviously two perfect people to come in and share everything with us today. Tell me a little bit about just the organization.
So NAMI is the National Alliance on Mental Illness, and our affiliate is the Northern Illinois chapter. So that's ranging from Winnebago to Boone County. And we offer support, education, advocacy, and resources to people and families living with mental illness.
And it's NAMI.
Yes.
Which is how I thought you'd pronounce it, but you never know. So I was
I've heard it
good
pronounced
that I
way.
did it right. Okay, so NAMI. So tell me a little bit just about what you do.
On a day-to-day basis. We get a lot of families calling in, asking for maybe the first step into getting their loved one into some sort of treatment. We offer family support groups for people living with their own mental illness, some educational courses. We do a lot of community education, go out into schools, businesses, just people wanting to learn more about mental health and where to go for help.
Which is good. It's no information is too much. You
Right.
can always take more on this subject. So would you have a mission statement?
Yes, we are dedicated to improving the quality of life for individuals living with mental illness and their families through support, education, advocacy, and we just added hope to our mission statement because without hope,
You got
why
nothing.
would you want to move forward? Yeah.
That's
Perfect. So to raise money, of course, you have to have events. That's how all organizations, especially charitable ones,
Sure.
they function. So you have the Kevin Hines event coming up.
Yes.
Marianne, you want to tell me a little bit about it?
Actually, I think Danielle would
Oh,
be
okay.
able
I would be
to.
happy to. So Kevin Hines is a California native. At 19, he jumped from the Golden Gate Bridge and survived, and he's one of only 36 to survive
Wow.
that jump, and then one of under 5 to still be walking, and the only one that goes around talking about living mentally well. And a nice part of his story is he talks about living with his illness throughout his life, and he's been hospitalized 7 times since then, but he just talks about how living mentally well is an art form, and you just have to learn how to take care of yourself.
I've actually never heard that term before, mentally well.
Yeah.
But it makes sense that that's a great way to think about somebody like Kevin.
Definitely.
So, wow, that's an incredible story. So is he going to actually be at this event?
Yes,
Yes.
yes.
And that's coming up September 18th?
At Prairie Street Brew House, yes.
Okay, very cool. And how can you be a part of it?
There's a limited amount of tickets left. The room seats 500, but we only have about 100 and something tickets
Okay.
left. We have an Eventbrite page through our website or through our Facebook. You can find it, NAMINorthernIllinois.org or NAMI Northern Illinois on Facebook.
Yeah, I'm sure we can find it for
Yeah.
sure. What an incredible event, you know,
Yes.
no matter where you are on the journey of being mentally well,
Right.
an incredible person to meet. So tell me a little bit, Marianne, about suicide prevention points.
Well, I think it's really important that you had mentioned mentally well. It's so important to think of people suffering with any type of mental illness as having a health condition. And so many times people shy away from really probing or asking someone that they notice has a decreased functioning, and they will definitely
The ones with the thoughts, or they have a family member or friend, what can you do?
Well, many times people would call and talk about their loved one and be very concerned, but they're afraid to approach them and really ask the question, have you any suicidal thoughts? And if the person were to be approached and asked, chances are the person would be very willing to talk about it. So it is very important for the lay person to know you're not giving anybody an idea
Sure.
to kill themselves. We have to treat it. It's a symptom. If you see people not doing things that they did in the past that were enjoyable to them, or they're sleeping too much or not enough, there are just so many signs that you would notice someone has changed a little bit and they're not enjoying their life in the same way. we need to pay attention to that as family, as friends, and not be afraid to ask them the question.
Absolutely, it can be so important. You have a hotline that someone can call?
Nationally, there's a suicide hotline, and that's not just for people who are thinking about taking their life. It's actually for family and friends too, so they can give some guidance on where to go.
And we have that up there. That I know is also very easy to find online as well, which is important.
Very definitely.
Very much so. So thank you, ladies, so much for coming in. If anyone
you.
needed more information on the events or if they wanted to volunteer, Danielle, where could they go?
NAMI, northernillinois.org.
All right, and it's NAMI.
Yes.
Thank you both, ladies.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Coming up, Rick from Summerfield Zoo stops by to tell us all about the fun things Summerfield has to offer and even introduces us to a new friend. But first, it's birthday time. Celebrating her birthday today, Pink, the singer, turns 40. Also today, Democratic presidential candidate and current U.S. Senator Bernie Sanders is 78. Tomorrow, crooner Michael Bublé will be 43, and country music star Kelsey Ballerini turns 25 on Thursday. Also on Thursday, your reigning American Idol champion Lane Hardy will be 19. Happy birthday!